What's good people? Hope that you're doing amazing. Come in here and say hello to me. Hello. I know you can't see me. Give me 1 second, please. Bam. Okay, what's up? How you doing? Hope you feel amazing. Hello. How are you? Say hello to me in the chat. Good stuff. Good people. How you feel? Facebook, YouTube, Facebook. What's good? What's popping? How you feel? All the things. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited to be here right now in this exact moment. Why? Because I want to talk about something, and it's right here on your screen. There's something that you should know, and there's some things that you don't know, right? And I gotta tell you some things. As a creative professional, being in this creative field for a long time, I gotta tell you some things that I have absolutely learned, and this is one of them things that you absolutely need to know about in this moment. So if you are a CEO, if you are a small business of any sort, tax professional, whatever, don't matter the industry, you need to know this information because this is gonna help save some of you, if not all of you. There is there is something that you should know about what the Grinch has not told you, what the Grinch didn't tell you. I was sitting minding my business today and I was like, I need to come up with something so that this could be a good time. What the Grinch did not tell you. This is not a spiritual post. This is not a spiritual post. This is not a spiritual post. Hello, Tanya. This is not a spiritual post at all. This is 100% business, all right? So let me tell you about who I am so that way the credibility can make sense. I am 20 years inside of being a graphic designer, creative, and all those great things of that nature. I have a great business called the Creative Genius Studios. It's a branding and marketing company agency right here in the great city of Atlanta, Georgia, where we work with our clients to build bold and profitable campaigns. No matter how big or small your particular project is, we are the ones that you call, period, point, and the blank. From business cards to billboards, we serve you, we help you align your business so that you are absolutely standing out in the marketplace, in your industry, doing all the things, right? But there is something that you don't know. There are many of you that are watching this, that will see this, that you don't know. I have designed, let me, before I jump in, I'm excited to jump into the topic, so let me calm down. In my years of doing graphic design, I have seen a lot of things. However, there are some things that many of us just don't know and we are not aware of. I understand it is the holiday season. I get that. I should have made this video a long time ago, but here we are right now. Let's address it. Let's deal with it. What the Grinch didn't tell you. What the Grinch did not tell you is simple. I know many of us are using the Grinch, the color, his hand, him. We're turning ourselves into the Grinch, etc. I've seen a lot of flyer campaigns with, Grinchmas and all this other stuff, where I see a lot of photography situations where they're using the costume of the Grinch and they're scaring the children. And that's a wonderful holiday picture to capture your child running away from the Grinch and all these great things that are happening and etc. That's thing, that we got this and that and this and this and this and that and this and that. It's so many. First of all, you need to understand something. That the Grinch 100% is a copyrighted and registered trademark entity. I know you didn't know that. I'm telling you so that you can know. The Grinch is a copywritten and trademark entity. What does that mean for you? That means everything about the Grinch. What do you mean, Dr. Claude? Everything about the Grinch. What do you mean, Dr. Claude? Everything about the Grinch. Everything. Color, likeness. Hey, Trista. Color, likeness. You can't use this. I purposely don't have his face on my live stream. It's good to see you as well. I purposely don't have his face on my live stream. I'm barely getting away with this hand and as well as the name. Barely. But I am using this as a point of education for you graphic designers, for you business owners, for you campaign people, your tax professional people, whatever you got going on, you eyelash people, you nail people, no matter your industry, if you're using the Grinch in any of your campaigns, your marketing whatsoever, stop. Completely stop. Why? Because Dr. Seuss, AKA Dr. Seuss, you know that's Dr. Seuss, that entity is a 100% trademarked entity. It is trademarked under the house of Dr. Seuss. Cat in the Hat. all those different characters under the brand umbrella of Dr. Seuss are all trademarked entities. What does that mean for you? That means that there could possibly face a penalty from their camp, from the legal office of Dr. Seuss, from that whole situation. You can receive a cease and desist, and if you don't cease and desist, they can absolutely take you to court and or jail, and monies and restitutions you have to pay to them for the likeness and the use of their imagery. Well, Dr. Claude, why do I see the Grinch items in the stores? Why do I see the items in Family Dollar? And when I go to the store, I see this or whatever. 9 times out of 10, it is called a licensing. Oh, I'm finna help y'all today. Y'all finna learn something. It is called a licensing. The said store or entity or companies have a licensing agreement. We, unfortunately, us people of color, don't like this language and don't know this language. Therefore, we are snared by the thing that we don't know. You don't have a licensing agreement to use the Grinch's name, color, likeness, images, as the estate of Dr. Seuss loves that we are excited about and love this whole conversation around the Grinch. We love that conversation because of the holidays, and it gives us some creativity to use and develop and etc. But everything about the Grinch and anything in that Dr. Seuss wheelhouse is 100% trademarked. When I say trademark, meaning a registered trademark that cannot be used for any other reason unless you have a proper licensing agreement from that entity. Walmart, Family Dollar, any of your local stores have a licensing agreement with the said entity. They have to pay to use this likeness and imagery of Dr. Seuss's characters, especially the Grinch. The Mask. Disney has a licensing agreement of the mask, the color, the costume, the hair, the green. Even, here it is. If you go research it, I'm not lying to you, but even down to the color. Hear me. Even down to the specific color. Really? You can trademark a color? Yes. If you are that smart and that good about your intellectual property, you can get your color trademarked. Y'all like to have that conversation because we're too busy trying to fuss over $50 flyers. God bless you. The whole entity about the Grinch and anything in the Dr. Seuss wheelhouse is trademarked. So using the name Grinch, anything in the likeness thereof, the color green Grinch, anything, using it without proper license can cause you some type of possible damage. How do I know this for fact and truth? Because I have a photographer friend who we created a flyer. I did this video many years ago, but I'm gonna talk about it now. I did a flyer. He was gonna do the Grinchmas pictures and etc. and all these different things. And he was gonna, whatever, $99, the Grinchmas Christmas photo shoot, whatever, the whole thing. Have the guy pop out the tree to scare the kids and snap the photo and all that. It was a good time. Had it all planned out. That man received the inbox on Facebook from the offices and the estate of Dr. Seuss with a cease and desist. As much as they were excited, they were smooth with it too. They were smooth with it. It was like, yeah, we love you. We thank you so much for your appreciation around this exciting time using the Grinch. But however, this is trademark material. You cannot use this unless you have a license. And if you don't cease and desist, we are going to, any money that you have made from this, we're going to take it. We're going to take you to court, possible jail time, and you're going to pay the fee and the penalty. We as people of color need to know this stuff. We don't know this, but we out here creating flyers and stuff and doing this for people all in exchange for services when you can literally be in court and or jail concerning protected entity. A properly protected IP. What is IP? Intellectual property, trademark, registered trademark. He's protected. The Grinch, the Dr. Seuss brand is protected. So I did you a favor. I went straight to Chat GPT, and I asked the question, what are the trademarks for the Grinch? I just wanted to know, just to humor myself, because not that I didn't know, but I wanted to fully get a more clarity understanding. Here it is. The name, The Grinch, registered trademark. The characters, likeness, artwork, distinctive design, appearance, all of which constitute copyrighted materials, are also protected. Merchandise bearing the Grinch name or likeness image, for example, clothing, shirts, sweaters, hats, headwear, etc., protected. Tote bags, reusable shopping bags, book bags, purses, luggage, umbrellas, protected. Household items, containers, cups, mugs, lunchboxes, bags, kitchenware, etc., protected. Toys, plush toys, decorations, including Christmas tree ornaments, decorations, protected. Seasonal holiday items, Christmas stockings, holiday decor, potentially holiday-themed goods, protected. Printed materials, books. I'm reading all of this so that you can have an understanding. Everything about the Grinch, down to color, is absolutely protected. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying to you? So that you know this. It is a legally protected entity. And I'm using this as an example so that you can know how to protect your assets, your brand, your product, your service. Every time I come around the holiday season, I talk about this because we don't talk about it enough. The Grinch is a perfect example of legally protected IP. Some of our brilliant as that character is, as big as the wheelhouse is, it has legally protected IP. They have a legal department specifically curated during this time of the year to send cease and desist to companies, big companies, small companies, if you will, to target them and tell them cease and desist. One thing I should have asked chat was how many court cases have they had to file against another entity using the intellectual property of Dr. Seuss, aka the Grinch, without a proper license. And this begins to separate the wheat and the tare. This conversation, IP conversation, begins to separate and divide the waters amongst people in general, especially us. Because we don't know no better. We think it's cute, we think it's fun, and we think it's amazing to do. It is, however, hold that excitement for a second and let me deal with your ignorance. I'm not saying that you're dumb, but your ignorance or your non-informed information concerning the Grinch around IP, intellectual property, information, and understanding. So, using the Grinch's name, using his color, all that, the costume, all of that is 100% protected IP. They spent some money to protect this entity. Did you hear what I just said to you? They spent a good bag. They spent some good money to protect this entity in all the proper classes when it comes to trademarking. I am no trademark attorney, but however, I've had things trademarked before, so I can kind of tell you a little bit of my experience and what I've read. So iterations of his name, all this other stuff, no, you can't use it. You turning yourself into the Grinch, no, you can't use that. That is intellectual property, period, point blank of Dr. Seuss. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? Does that make sense? The whole thing is held by Dr. Seuss Enterprises LP. It's a holding company that has the exact intellectual property of the Grinch and any of his characters. Cat in the Hat, all those things. All of that. Well, Dr. Claus, what about Santa Claus? Glad you asked. Santa Claus, as I've read from what I understand, the word Santa Claus, right, is a public domain. Now, from what I read, Coca-Cola has a imagery of Santa Claus that is trademarked and copywritten. So we can't use that specific entity, that specific asset designed by Coca-Cola. You understand what I'm saying? So we can't use that. Can't use that whatsoever. Santa Claus is an imaginary situation, but it is trademarked to a degree. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to be careful about the things that you are using in your holiday campaigns. Okay, am I making sense? Is this good information? I want to make sure that you're clear about the Grinch and any IP. But we as people of color and business need to understand we got to have these deep conversations around intellectual property. Intellectual property is a thing. I'm going to say it again. Intellectual property is a thing. And because people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge, you don't know how to move in your brand, in what you're building, in your campaign, because you are absolutely using or possibly could be committing trademark infringement, copyright infringement. I can't go out here and perfect. Let me just use my friend and my sister, right? I'm sure she probably don't mind me using her, but my friend, her name is Audrey Richmond. Audrey Richmond, to me, is she just went and trademarked everything. She trademarked her name, her business logo, her business icon, phrases, XYZ, colors, and all the things. My friend went to bat for her brand that she has built over the last 15, 20 years and got this stuff trademarked. Her name, her personal name, her business name, her other business name, other business ideas and entities, and any intellectual property that was gonna make that girl any level of money. Don't care if it was $100 or $100,000. Sis got the trademark for it. I can say that because I know it, because she shared it and she stole it publicly. Sis got the trademark for it. She has protected her entire wheelhouse around intellectual property, around trademarking. What does a trademark do? Prohibit somebody else from using your name, that particular name or said thing under that particular umbrella, and once you particularly secure that class when it comes to trademarking. Hello, Rochelle, how are you? Are you understanding what I'm saying to you? You have to absolutely understand intellectual property. If you don't understand the game, the rules, the navigational pathways around intellectual property, you're going to be facing some level of lawsuit or a cease and desist. I own Creative Genius Studios registered trademark. I own that, 10 toes down. I got the certificate for it. I should have had it here, but I own it. I got it. Nobody else in the world can get Creative Genius Studios registered trademark. I got it. Me. I protected my brand by securing a trademark. Why did I do that? Because I knew that this entity was going to make me money and more money, and my wheelhouse and my brand house and everything that I wanted that was going to come up under it and do what I was going to do with it. I wanted to protect it. So nobody could come down the line and say, oh, I'm Creative Genius Studios. No, I can send you a cease and desist. It's at least 4 people on Instagram right now that I can send a cease and desist to right now. Period. Absolutely. Thank you, Rochelle, for that. I can send a cease and desist to them right now, have my attorney draw up a cease and desist letter and send them a letter and say, hey, change your name because that's not your name, that's my name. We don't want to talk about ownership. We love the hype. We love great photos. We love cheap flyers. We love being on a conference flyer. We love selfies on photos. We love all this little low level stuff. But when it's time to deal with some real deep level stuff, we have a problem. I will not say the company's name, but I had a conversation with the company and I said something and something flew out my mouth in the midst of conversation. Respect to who they are and what they do, right? I said something in conversation and the other person on the other side of the screen said, hey, I like what you said. Can we take that and trademark it? No, you can't. I replied with, no, you can't. We could talk about a licensing deal. And unfortunately, that relationship did not happen the way I thought it was going to happen. My thing was this: I generated the thought in my head. If it comes from my brain, my brain makes millions. My mind, my ear knows money. It's how my mind is wired. So when I said it, I knew that was it. And they agreed. That was it. And of course, they've ruffled some feathers, and I'm like, okay, it's cool, no big deal. But my mind generates money. I know how to generate money. My mind knows how to do it. When I hear it, I know it when I hear it. I know it when I see it. It's clear. It's abundantly clear. But unfortunately, we have people who do not take the time to invest thousands of dollars inside of intellectual property. I paid, what did I pay? I'm somewhere around 25 around my trademark, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, it's been like 2 or 3 years, right? If I'm like $2,500 in investment, just protecting my brand. But you don't do that. Some of you don't do that. Some of you just go out here and just start naming stuff and putting it out in the atmosphere, and you have not done your due diligence to go research the trademark office and the copyright office. My books are trademarked. I'm trademarking stuff because I'm protecting the legacy of what I'm building. It is not for a moment. It is for a movement. Boom, checkmate. Checkmate. All right, are you understanding what I'm saying? Did I say something that was good? Did you learn something today? Right? Did you learn something? Did you learn something about the trademarking conversation or the IP conversation? Some of us have some dope, amazing names. Al1. We have some dope, amazing names and some dope, amazing concepts, right? But we have not done the due diligence to intellectually protect our intellectual property. If it comes from me, it's intellect, mind, intellect, intellectual property. Period. You have to protect your legacy. But most don't want to protect legacy because we're so after chasing a bag and we're not protecting everything that is us. Am I making sense? Right? So you're using the Grinch in your marketing, don't do it. If you're using the Grinch name, don't do it. If you see somebody out here doing that, you better, hey sis, you might want to change your concept because the Grinch is an IP protected entity. Hello, Bridget, how are you? So good to see you. I want to make sure I'm very clear. The Grinch is a IP protected entity. You cannot use him. Oh, we got a Grinch Marcel. Oh, we using the Grinch in our stuff. You got the Grinch all over your flyer and Grinch all over your website and Grinch all over your Instagram. Grinch. And you are about to get hit with a cease and desist, if not a opportunity or a filing for you to show up in court because they finna sue you for the money that you made off of using the Grinch's likeness, image, color, and representation of the Dr. Seuss brand. It's not, I'm not saying it wrong. We know it is Dr. Seuss. That's what we taught as children. It's Dr. Seuss, okay? You have to protect your entity. Knowing what to do, how to file, get you a specific trademark attorney. Every attorney is not a trademark attorney. Hire you a trademark attorney. Get a license, ask for their bar number. Ask for their bar number. And stop being gullible and lazy and wash your hand down to google.com, type in the United States Trademark Office, and you can sit there and do a search on particular names. Now, it's going to be a limited search because we as the public can get so much information, but your attorney is going to do a search as well. You need to hire a proper attorney to make sure that you have what you need. Hey, Zach, you need to make sure that you have the proper things for your trademarking and your copywriting. Period, point and the blank. Stop being lazy. The day of you being lazy about your brand is over. Find out the information. You need to make sure that the name is not trademarked. You need to make sure if it's trademarked, okay, can I get this? It's a possibility that it can happen. It's a possibility that it won't happen. But you got to make some decisions. Is this what you want to do? Or you need to change it. I know people for a fact right now had to go change their whole business name because that name that they had was trademarked. They couldn't do anything about it. They had to go and change it because the United States Post Office said, hey, the United States Trademark Office said, hey, unfortunately, we can't give you this trademark, period. You have to change everything. And once their attorney, the opposing attorney, got wind of that they've been served, that this is not it, this is not going to happen, they can turn around and send you a cease and desist. Y'all don't like the truth in the day. This is what I'm talking about. And let me just, now I'm finna go in just a little harder. Let me make sure Let me make sure y'all understand what's happening here. It's an intellectual property game. There is a game to this. Not a game per se, there is rules to this. It's rules to out here talking about you going to the nations and you done dropped this book and you done did this and you got this wonderful conference and all this other stuff. You dropping this seminar and you dropping that seminar and you doing all these things. But majority of the stuff that you putting out here is not properly copywritten and or trademarked, and it is your own fault and nobody else's fault but your own. You are out here having flyers designed, having photo shoots created, and etc. You 100% need to get an attorney that can help you trademark your stuff, period, point, and the blank. I know for a fact the Churches of God in Christ, their name was trademarked, the logo rather, I want to say the trademark happened just a couple of years ago. When I say a couple of years ago, I'm thinking somewhere around maybe about 15, 20 years ago. But the organization is 100 plus years old. Like they've been that big because nobody was paying attention on the legal side. IP, intellectual property. So what can you trademark? Your logo icon, your logo and the words. If you ever pay attention, let's slow it down just a little bit, right? Definitely someone with some assistance. No problem. There are several trademark attorneys. One is the biz lawyer, Rosina. Her name is Rosina, but the biz lawyer is her name. I gotta pull out her full name. So the logo icon. So let's look at McDonald's. McDonald's, you know the big M, right? The golden arches. The big M, that's trademarked. McDonald's, underneath that M, that's trademarked. Together, it's trademarked. That's just three that by itself. The McDonald's, three, but then separate. They have their separate entities. Everything about McDonald's, what is it called? I don't eat McDonald's. Big Mac and etc. When they go into their product naming, their products are trademarked. People, listen to me. I'm not telling you something I don't know. I'm telling you something I have taken time to study, to read, to pay attention to, and etc. When I'm sitting at certain entities and organizations and places I shop, I'm looking for that circle with the R in it. Have you ever seen that circle with the R? That means registered trademark. It's a circle, not a C. It's a circle with an R in it, which represents this is a registered trademark. If you ever see the TM, that's a pending trademark with the intent of use to be trademarked. When you see a T and an M, you see a circle and a T and an M. If you ever see that next to anything, that is either a pending trademark that they're filing for. But you need a trademark attorney to help you secure the things. Are you understanding what I'm saying? You need to make sure your stuff is intellectually trademarked. Period. You can't be out here having products and services and conferences and this and that and webinars and books and this and that and stuff is not properly trademarked and copywritten. Who will defend you? Oh, bless his name. I feel like preaching right there. That's another preacher on by itself. Who will defend you? That can be biblical. That can be natural. Who can defend you if you don't have the proof that your stuff is trademarked? I got proof. I got a certificate. I got my attorney that can say if anybody come around here talking about they creative studios, they lying. It's me. I own it. You can't come in here saying you own it. I own it, babe. Sorry. But who can defend you? And then you get mad when you got to go back and rebrand. You don't spend all this money on investment to brand and marketing, etc., on stuff that you do not own. Hello, church. Are you learning anything? What the Grinch did not tell you is that he's trademarked and you can't use him. What he's telling you is, I am a copywritten entity by the Dr. Seuss brand, and you cannot use me without a proper license. I said license. I said license. I said license. Here's the other part of the game that we don't even know. We don't talk about in the Black culture. We don't talk about licensing agreements. It probably is. Their team is a good team. Woman Evolve and Woman Lose, that probably is already they have a good team. MegaFest, I know is trademarked, so it doesn't make sense that Woman Evolve and anything else connected to that isn't trademarked. That's a good team over there. They smart. But some of us are not brilliant people to get stuff trademarked. Now, is it a requirement that you put register R on everything? No, but it does look good. We don't want to talk about licensing. Let me help you. Whew. Our other brothers and sisters know what it is to have proper licensing conversations. They do it all the time. Is this good to you? Thank you, Tanya. They do it all the time. They know how to go create something one time, trademark it, and then go into licensing conversations with major companies, and get paid, I'm talking out the bag, hundreds to millions of dollars for licensing. Yes, that's a whole nother stream, licensing. You can create a whole program, trademark it, copyright it, and etc., own all of it, but then pitch it so it can be licensed to said company, entity, organization, and they pay you for the licensing per year. Can you imagine if I created, I don't know, some amazing program, all of my content is copywritten, trademarked, etc., under my wheelhouse that I own, all the pieces of it, all original content, and I can pitch it to an organization, a company, an educational department, or whatever, and say, hey, said school, my name is Dr. Claude Hamilton, and I have this intellectual property that I would love for you to, let's do a licensing agreement for my curriculum to be in your school. Whereas you would pay me, watch this, you would pay me $250,000 per year that this situation is in your school. I have all the links ready. Everything's ready to go. Let's jump on a call and let's secure this deal today. It's a whole nother conversation and a whole nother level of money that you can talk about when you know how to have licensing conversation. Here's the truth. There's a whole convention in California that happens every year around licensing and licensing agreements, licensing deals. We don't know about this, but they know about this. They don't want us to know. Because you will start understanding my brilliance is bankable. Okay. See, this is why I'm very careful about certain things that I say, because I know my stuff. Money just oozes out of my blood. I say things that are trademarkable. I say things that are copyrightable. But I purposely doing a live stream right now to say certain things, to have a point, date, time, and reference. So if I need to go back and prove that I said it first before said person put it out there, I got timestamp. I got proof that I said it first. Y'all don't like me. Is this good information? So as you go into 2026, as you go and you step into this year of wonderful possibilities, what do you have in your current wheelhouse that can be used as a licensing? Wait a minute, let's go back. What do you have that you already do right now currently that need to be copywritten and trademarked? That's one. Two, then let's talk about licensing. What in your licensing, do you have in your wheelhouse that can be licensed? What coaching program that you have that can be turned into a license? What product that you have that can be turned into a license? Hey, Kiana. Are you understanding what I'm saying to you? You need proper intellectual property. You need to protect your stuff. Protect it. Why? You need to protect it. But you want to shout real fast, but you want to speak in tongues, but you want a miracle. The miracle was you getting the download and you heard the name, but you were irresponsible with the miracle when you put it out into the public and you did not have a pending trademark. You didn't do your due diligence to get a trademark attorney to make sure that your stuff is secured. Who can defend you? Well, I came out with it first. Where's the proof? Where's the proof, Anime? Where's the proof? Where is the proof? Wonderful conference name. Is it trademarked? Wonderful product name. Is it trademarked? Do you exclusively own the rights to this name? Y'all ain't, ooh, this is so good. And even watch this, I'm gonna go a step further. Even down to your being, yourself. Why don't you own the trademark to your actual name? Your first, middle, and last. I don't have $1,500. I don't know about it. You better find any, Lord have mercy. Beyonce come to town tomorrow, I guarantee you we'll find the money to go. Versus spending, let me not say spending, because that's not the word I want to use. When I got that trademark, I didn't look at it, I was spending money. I looked at it as I was investing money. I invested $2,500 plus inside of my trademark. And that investment has turned me money 10 times, 20 times, 50 times over. You need to get ownership. That is the difference between you and the Grinch. It is an investment. There isn't a difference between payment and investment. When you pay, there's not always a return on investment. There's not always, when you pay for something, there's not always a immediate return on something that you pay. You pay a bill, but the only return that you get back is the service. But a return on investment and a investment opportunity, that's why I like using investment when I talk to my brand clients. Pritchard is one, right? When I talk to my brand, I talk to them from an investment level. You're making an investment with your brand when you hire Creative Genius Studios to work with you. It's not a payment, it's an investment, because you're gonna get back so much value. You're not just gonna get a great flyer and a great banner and some great LED screen. No. This is investment for the future. I can pull up all assets of Bridget Pritchard's conference right now on this live stream, and I can prove to you the value that I have added to her brand from just what we created over the last 2 years. And I can also take every piece of invested piece that has been created, every invested asset has been created, and I can expand that if I desire. That's just from a graphic design level. I haven't even talked about creative director level. I haven't talked about creative strategy level. So you do the math. And people wonder why event branding is so much money. And why is it? Because you don't understand investment. I'm trying to get you as a client to understand what you have is gold and it is worth millions. But you have to see it that way. You have to invest in that way. You have to be okay with understanding I need to make sure I am putting proper money inside of said photo shoot, time, energy, etc., and investing this level of money. Investment. Let me help some of you. Your mind around money needs to change. Your mind, your mouth, and your movement around money needs to change. I don't have it in the budget. You need to go find it. You need to pause for a moment, still keep the objective, and 100% start putting money aside to invest. Yes, your business is an investment. I am an investment. My physical appearance is an investment. My personal trainer is an investment. He's not a bill, he's an investment, y'all. My creative director is an investment. My graphic designer, with me, is an investment. Not a bill, not a payment. Because when you start treating it like that, you miss the moment, you miss the gold and the texture of what you're really doing. It'll make, when you start thinking about investment and when you start thinking moving a little bit different around investment, when you start having a different conversation around investment with yourself, you will start moving differently about investment. You'll start moving a little bit differently. You'll stop hiring a graphic designer and you'll start getting a creative strategist. Hello? I can't believe I just did that. You'll stop. This is what we say, and I say this with respect. We say this. Oh, I'm looking for a graphic designer. I'm looking for a graphic designer. Pause. My dear beloved. What you're really saying is, oh, I'm finna say it. Oh, I'm finna say it. I'm finna say it. I'm finna say it. I'm finna say it. What you're really saying is, I'm looking for someone that I can pimp out. Use, abuse, take advantage of from a graphics perspective and let them or make them or require them to design for me when I want them to design for me or what I want them to design for me, use their brain, use their creative energy, give them $150 and send them on their way. And then you exploit their brain from that level. You had them design a flyer and you took what was on that flyer and you went ahead and you turned that flyer into a t-shirt. What you paid for was a flyer. You did not pay for a t-shirt and a flyer. You pimp out the graphic designer. I said it, and I'm not scared of anybody around it. You pimp out your graphic designer because you go in, you didn't even think it was gonna turn out that good because it turned out that good and you got everybody's opinion on it. What the flyer, you end up making it a t-shirt and making it a brand and etc. You paid for a $150 service to be provided of a design of a flyer, not a t-shirt and not a brand and not a logo and not a brand identity. See, okay. I'm fussing, but it's true. The black church is infamous for this. The black church, unfortunately, is infamous for this. You end up, is that not pimping out? Am I wrong? Please tell me. If I'm wrong, somebody say, calm down, Hamilton, please. If I paid Kiana $150 for a flyer to be created, and then I take said flyer and have that flyer change into a t-shirt to sell at the event for the flyer is for, have I not gotten two different services? Is that not two different things? Is that not two different pay grades? Y'all ain't. Woo! Is that not that? You don't go to McDonald's and say, hey, I want you to give me, I want a number one. And you get that number one, the drink, the fry, and the combo, and be like, well, I'm gonna take this number one, but I wanna know, can you add 3 more patties to it for the same price as the number one? Yeah, we can add the three more patties to it, but we gonna charge you $4.50 per patty. Is that not the same thing? It's two different services, y'all. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? I said it, I'm not scared of anybody that comes against it. Stop it. We, the black church, is infamous for that. You pay for a flyer, but you want to exploit that flyer, that $150 payment, and you want to exploit it. Wrong. You don't understand investment. So you bank on having a graphic designer or hire a graphic designer that don't know no better. I'm like, oh yeah, I got that. Oh yeah, I do that. And they looking for an opportunity. Skip me, period. Skip me. I know my stuff. I know my stuff. I know the value I bring to the table. Are y'all hearing what I'm saying to you? Anyway, let me fuck them. I done got off that. Come on back. Come back into the room. Let me stop. Let me finish this. Oh my gosh. I hope this is good because I'm talking strong, I'm talking loud, and I'm talking real good. Was this good to you? Did this bless you? Did this free you? Did you understand? What the Grinch did not tell you is that bad boy is trademarked and you can end up in jail. You can end up in court paying a hefty fee for using the Grinch. Learn something today. Learn something. Have that in the back of your mind. I don't care if you're a service provider. I don't care where you go. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you sell. Be mindful. The Grinch is a trademark entity. Stop. I'm trying to save y'all. Stop. Because they will slide through your DMs. And you be trying to figure out, how do they find me? Because they have a dedicated legal team that scours the internet for people who are making profit off of their intellectual property. And they will send you a cease and desist. All right, any questions? Let's go. This was good to me. This was an impromptu. I literally was like, maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. And I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. It's intellectual property. It is intellectual property. It is intellectual property. Y'all got questions? Drop it in the chat. Let's go. If you got questions, I got answers. Anybody got a question? Let's go. No question? I hope I said something that was good. My God. I get y'all a lot of information. Yes, it blessed me. Oh my gosh. So yeah. Any question whatsoever, I'm here and ask any question. So should you be hired? Should you get a intellectual property attorney? Yes, you need an intellectual property attorney. You need to get a trademark attorney for sure. Ask for their bar number, ask for current receipts, and etc. Research reviews, etc. Ask around about the attorney. I'm not going to go in to any detail about my experience with an attorney. I'm just telling you what I know for sure. Ask for the information. And then proceed. Make the investment and move forward. You did, sir. Thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. So I want to make sure I'm very clear. I want to make sure I'm uber clear. I want to make sure I'm uber clear. I want to make sure I'm uber clear. Hire you an attorney, particularly a trademark attorney. Period. You need a trademark attorney. Period. Hire you one. And pay their fee. I know several, but pay their fee so you can make sure that you have what you're supposed to have. And you'll know how to move forward in your brand. All right. No other question? What to do? How do I hire a graphic designer? Do you really need a graphic designer? Let's unpack that. Checking my legal shield right now. You better check. Graphic design. You have to discern what does your project. This is a good question to ask yourself. Does the project that you're asking for a graphic design request for, does your project require a one-off project, or is it something that is multiple? I'm going to say it again. Is your project that you're requesting for for design assets for, is it a one-off project or is it a full campaign? Is it a one-off project? And when I say project, meaning a event date that has a start time, end time, that's it. You just want that and that and that alone. Or are you having an event that requires more assets to support said event? It's more than just one. The truth is, it's more than just one flyer. That's the truth. That's what I'm really trying to point you towards. Your event, your project is not just one flyer. I can prove it. No matter what the project is, it's not just one flyer. Hello? Are you there? I can prove it. I don't care what project you have. It's not just one flyer. I don't care if someone's deceased. It's not just one flyer. It's not just one. Ooh, that's so good to me. This is blessing me. And I'm like, boy, you talking. It's not just one flyer. It's multiple flyers. When someone passes away, you need the official announcement. After official announcement, then you need the funeral arrangement stuff. Hey, Tatiana, so good to see you. Right? After the funeral arrangement stuff, after the funeral arrangement flyer, that's two. That's two by itself. And then that has to cover those two. That can cover those two things. And then you start going to other things should the family need it. Right? It's more than any entity that you can tell me on this live right now. I can tell you is more than one flyer. You're going to need more than one asset. But what we like to do is, I'm gonna throw everything on the flyer. I'm gonna throw my booking. I'm gonna throw my engagements. I'm gonna throw my conference. I'm gonna throw everything on the flyer, and I'm gonna just post it. We don't do that. Does Apple do that? No. Does Best Buy do that? No. Does Target do that? No. Will a daycare be included? Yes. Because a daycare 9 times out of 10 is going to go through a campaign. Let's talk about it. Since you put it in the chat, I love that you put it in the chat. And remember, I think you fishing and poking, but I got you. I'm with you, right? I'm with you, Tommy, right? I'll do it because it's you, and you always come in my chat, so I appreciate it, right? So it's a daycare. A daycare is going to go through a campaign. The campaign, whatever the campaign, if the campaign is around enrollment, if the campaign is around a particular season to get enrollment or whatever, the enrollment has a particular thing, possibly for the season, not just for the year, for the season, because every season requires a different level of marketing and branding. It's not just going to be one flyer. It's going to be multiple things that you can use, and you can split test. That's the beautiful thing about being a daycare. You can split test. Okay, we could use this over here for this group, this over here for this group. I don't know if you're gonna do email campaign. I don't know if you're gonna do text campaign. I don't know if you're gonna do social media campaign. I don't know if you're gonna do a mailing campaign. It don't matter. I can tell you in this one right now, it's not just one flyer. You can split that bad boy up depending upon what you're doing at that particular time. It can be campaigns, it can be your enrollment, it can be special enrollment for here, or you got an event coming up or whatever the case may be. The daycare does not have to have one flyer. Oh, bless his name. It doesn't have to have one flyer. Let's take it down to a church. Let's take the overarching thing, come to my church, right? Come to my, I know a pastor right now, they use the same flyer, come to my church every week. Bruh. You have been using the same come to my church flyer for the past year. I see it every day. I see it for the last, every week I've seen it. Stop. Find something else to post. Go have your creative team create something fresh to invite people to your church. It's called eye fatigue. You're wearing us out posting the same thing. You think y'all are doing a good job. No, you're not. What you're really saying is, I can't afford another flyer or a campaign to be created for you to invite you to my church. It's more than a flyer. I guarantee you it is. I guarantee you. It's more than a flyer. It's more than a flyer. It's more than a flyer. You understand what I'm saying? There are multiple ways that you have to think about. Ask your questions. I'm here. I'm wide open at this point. Y'all might as well go ahead and ask. It's wide open. I'm gonna make sure I'm very clear. It's wide open for you to build something that's amazing that doesn't require just one flyer. You think your entity just requires one flyer. No, but you need a strategist along your team, with your team, to have a proper consult with you to say, okay, I'm going to do this, and I want to have creative support that supports all of this that I'm doing. Okay, great. I'm going to think, okay, you need flyer for that, you need flyer for that. Okay, you need this, so you can push that. Boom, boom. Look, before you know it, the people be like, how did I go from one flyer to I'm at 15? Because you have not thought about it from a marketing perspective. So you're saying to charge for each version of the flyer or use the use of the flyer. That is a very good question. No, what I am saying is, in a situation like that, it's a campaign. So when a campaign is rolling out like that, how many flyers or whatever come in that campaign? Does it make sense? Depending upon the objective of what the campaign is supposed to do or what you want the campaign to do, you have to have said asset for that piece to sustain the whole campaign. If the campaign, perfect example, is we just came out of Thanksgiving. If the campaign is for Black Friday is going to have more than one flyer. You're going to post thematically, it's probably going to be some thematics around it, right? But you're going to have more than one asset to support Black Friday. That's a campaign. Black Friday is a full campaign. Black Friday is coming soon. Black Friday starts on this day. Black Friday ends on this day. 24 hours to Black Friday. 8 hours to Black. Everything I'm saying can be a flyer. It depends on how the situation is set up with the client. Does it make sense what I'm saying, Rochelle? So if the campaign has 5 flyers in it or whatever the situation may be, then the client has to sit it proper. So it makes sure that the flyers can serve, creatively support the full thing. Does that make sense what I'm saying? Okay. Oh, this is good to me. Yeah, campaign. One-off, let me just say this, from my agency, I no longer do one-off flyers. I no longer do one-off flyers. If we're not talking about brand identity, if we're not talking about campaigns, if we're not talking about a retainer, then I probably can't serve you. I probably can't. because one-off flyers don't work. Not where they worked for me in the past. Let me be very clear. They worked. I made my bag with one flyer situations. However, I began to see my creative gifting work more and at its best when I had a full situation to take care of. Meaning, I got not just the initial flyer and the one-off flyer, I got 7, 8, 10 other flyers to do. I got the full creative direction and the full gambit of the project versus doing one flyer. Does that make sense? I hope this was good. Good Lord, this was academy worthy. This is school and session worthy. You understand? Oh, so good to me. Anyway, anybody else got a question? I'm finna go. Okay. Anybody else got it? This is class worthy. This is definitely something I should have had an offer and made people and asked people to pay, because this was good information from the top to the bottom. These whole 55 minutes was smooth with it. I mean, cute. You understand? So, was this good? Did it bless you? Was this insightful? Was it well worth your time? School is a session for real, Rochelle. It's just the truth, right? Let me say this further. While I'm talking about school, do I have a desire to teach? I do. Let me give clarity to that. I have a desire to teach other graphic designers the very information that I know that I said today, plus some. I have 20 years in the game. 20. And you tell me I have nothing to talk about? I can tell you about some client situations. I can tell you how to level up. I can tell you this, that there is a day that will come in your business when the phone is not going to ring. What are you going to do? I can tell you that most graphic designers don't have a business. They have a hustle. What are you doing? I can tell you that most graphic designers are charging beneath what they are worth and are afraid to charge what they're worth because they're going to lose clients. But what to do when you do lose clients? I want to teach stuff like that. I don't want to teach you how to design. Most of us are great. It's enough graphic design classes for free. I don't want to teach design. I know how to do that. I don't want to do that. I want to teach you business. I want to teach you portfolio diversification. I want to teach you client acquisition. I want to teach you corporate contracts. I want to teach you graphic design legalese, things that you need to know as a graphic designer. What does the law say concerning graphic design? Perfect example. I bet y'all didn't know this. I'm finna go. This is the last freebie I'm giving y'all. Oh, did you know? I bet you didn't know this. I know y'all love pictures and stuff like that, right? When you go to a photographer and get pictures done, you are paying for a service. One, you're paying for them to provide a service of taking your pictures and to provide you said proof and retouch of said service. Two, when you go to the photographer and they take your picture, oh, good, you just start learning. Good. This is my graphic design agency. My school is gonna be dope for you. So stick around, Rochelle, like for real. And matter of fact, Rochelle, send me your portfolio. DM me your portfolio. I want to see your work. I ain't gonna be too hard on you. Just send it to me. Just trust me. So what I'm saying is, when the photographer takes your picture and gives you back your pictures, did you know this? I don't think you knew this. The photographer technically owns your pictures. I said the photographer owns your picture. The pictures are me. You got a service that he provided. He took your pictures, provided you the proof, got you your proofs, got you your retouch, and etc. You don't own your pictures. He has, according to law, he has every right to your pictures. Oh my God! Yes. If you ever done a professional photo shoot, that photographer owns your pictures. Did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that? So let me see if y'all know. Did y'all know? Let me see the comments. Did y'all know that? Did y'all know that? Did you and your beautiful brown eyed self, did you know that? Did you know that? The photographer owns your pictures. Now, what you don't know also is this. Oh, I love this. It's so good to me. You, as the service recipient of photography pictures, your due diligence is to present the photographer or ask the photographer for a photography release form. Tanya said yes. You're supposed to present them with a photography release form and rights form. Like, it's a form that basically allows them to give up the rights to the pictures back over to me, the individual who paid for the service. But you gotta make sure you're asking them to give you the whatever XYZ situation, the rights for XYZ. Like, it has to be properly worded, signed, and dated. Hello? Are you here? I just gave you a nugget. I just gave you a gem. You need to give them a photography release form. This is why I'm so scared. I'm not scared. This is why I'm very, very cautious of shooting with particular photographers. I have to do my due diligence. I ask them, hey, do you provide a photography release form of the rights and the use of the photographs to me? If they say no, I'm not shooting with them. I don't care how good they are. I don't care how cheap they are. I'm not shooting with you. I'm not shooting with you. I need all rights to me. It's my image, my time, my style, my look, my imagery. I need all the rights. Sign them unto me. But you don't know that because, girl, I got a photo shoot today. Pause. Hey, said photographer, before we begin today, can you go ahead and sign this photography release form? Oh, I'm talking today. You understand? Levi. Hey, Levi, I love you so much, man. Oh, I love you. Can't wait to see your face. You have to know this language. Levi Harrell is here. Levi is a magazine owner. I'm not sure if he still own it or still do it, but he is a magazine editor. So he knows the language that I'm talking about is the truth. You don't own the rights to them pictures, bruh. You are just a person that was snapped and you paid for a service. That's it. You can't go take them pictures and blow them up. You can't do that. You are against the law. The law, not Bible, the law. The law. I ain't talking. Good night, Irene. I've been here live an hour. I gave y'all so many gems in this conversation. I am done. What the Grinch didn't tell you is a great conversation. If you get through all of this, let me know in the chat. It was good. I'm finna go because I bet y'all looking like, what? Yes. This is why I be very skeptical about taking pictures, period. I'm finna give y'all another one. I'm finna leave y'all. Did you know? This I'd be very leery. Did you know? Let's see. You're modeling. That's it. That's it. We are to obey the law. Exactly. So did you know, and I'm finna go. Did you know that if you take a picture of me in your phone, right? If you take a picture of me in your phone, you take a picture, that picture by technicality, Rochelle, by technicality belongs to you. I can't make you go into your phone and delete it. So this is why I am very cautious when I take pictures with people. It's gotta be people where I don't mind, I'm cool with, whatever. If I'm like paparazzi or I'm out somewhere and I'm with a celebrity or what the case may be, or what nope, I don't consent. Anybody tell you, if we start taking pictures, I'm like, my face is copyrighted. No, Nope. Face is copywritten. Don't want to take no pictures. I'm out. Or I just, let me put on, no, so you can't see nothing. Or I opt out, I just don't take the picture. The person that has the phone, it belongs to them. The only person that can probably make you go in and delete it is a judge or a police officer. Yikes. See, the more you know. Anyway, I'm done. I've been here an hour and 6 minutes. I'm done. I hope this is good to you. I hope it blessed you. What the Grinch didn't tell you, make sure you go back and watch it through and through. Take some notes if you must. Oh, this is good to me. This blessed me. Hope you have a phenomenal day. Enjoy the rest of your day. I have a prayer session, a prayer and a teach session tonight with my amazing community. I'm super excited to be with them on tonight. We are almost through our 3-day fast, and I'm super excited to be with them. I love y'all so much, and all the things. Okay, the whole nother perspective. Rochelle, I'm telling you, Rochelle, you're a graphic designer. Like going to snag pictures from Google, illegal. 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 That is not proper. Yeah. Anyway, I see. Rochelle, send me your send me a DM and send me your portfolio. I want to see your work. All right. What community? Oh, you want to? Oh, she asked about what community. Rochelle, I'm so glad that you asked. Warriors, work God, are you in the building? Talk to me. Come on, let me deal with it. Come on, you ask, let's go, right? I'll give you a few minutes. I am the senior servant. I am the senior servant leader of the Work God Collective and Warriors. We are a group of creative leaders and entrepreneurs that pray, pivot, and prosper together every Monday morning at 8:00 p.m. and every Monday evening at 8:00 a.m. and 8:00 p.m. 8:00 a.m. is our morning prayer. 8:00 p.m. is our chat and chill, which is not your grandmama's Bible study. We simply pray, pivot, and prosper together through teaching, through prayer, empowerment sessions, and all the things weekly. 110% every Monday it goes down. Then we have the Warriors. The Warriors are an amazing, amazing group of people in which I have the opportunity to lead them, to serve them, to be their prophetic voice, their apostolic voice, and all the things. And we do the same thing and more throughout the course of the week. And I love them 100%. Some of those ladies are in the chat. You'll probably see some lions of sort. But we do this with them every week. That is a special group of people, and I only open that up when I feel led. In order to get access to the Warriors, that's a whole nother wing. But the Work God Collective can be simply accessed by going to www.workgod.group, www.workgod.group. That's where we are. We used to be on Facebook, but we absolutely transitioned over to a whole new community that is absolutely bomb for prayer, engagement, development, spiritual development, growth, and etc. It's a wonderful time. I am super excited to be with my Warriors tonight because we are in a 3-day fast, and I'm excited to pour into them and give them what thus saith the Lord during this fast. It's an amazing time. All right. So, that's what we do. That's the Work God Collective and Warriors. We are an amazing group of people. Warriors, I love them. Work God Collective, I love them. The Work God Collective is 100% free. But the Warriors will have a new tier that we go into at the top of this year. And I'm super excited. Super excited about it. All right. Did that bless you? Was that good enough? Did I answer your question, Rochelle? Did I answer your question? So yeah, all the things. I love it. If you are a warrior in the chat, you ought to say I am. Oh my God. I love what I do. I enjoy what I've been doing. Let me give clarity to you as well, Rochelle. I've been doing this with the Work God Collective for the past 2 years, September, October, November, December, 2 years and 4 months. We have been an underground community thus far. And we are out here doing what we do and do it well. So I love what I do. I enjoy what I do. Is it pastoring? Yes. Is it leading? Yes. Is it serving? Yes. Is it being prophetic? Yes. Workgod.group. www.workgod.group. That's where you can go to join in. Somebody put it in the chat if y'all don't mind. So matter of fact, I'll do it. 1 second. www.workgod.group. Boom. Yep. There you go. All right, workgod.group. That's where you can go to join our online community and etc. And it's a great time over there as we engage, we pray, we pivot, and we prosper. It's a wonderful time. So, and yeah, I think you might like it. It helps your growth, your spiritual development, and etc. Kiana is over there. Hey, girl. Kiana's over there. We pray. We enjoy Jesus. There is prophecy that goes on. We are prophetic. We are Pentecostal. We are apostolic. We understand that we are absolutely an incredible body of people that I happen to lead. And there's some amazing people inside the Work God Collective and then inside of the Warriors as well. But I don't open the Warriors up all the time. I just don't. Whenever I feel it, I do it. And that is a very special group of people that have a particular understanding. This is the way that we go. Yeah. And that's what we do. So that's it. It's very simple, very easy, straight to the point. It's a digital construct. It is a digital concept. Yes, I'm doing something that I thought about possibly. And still unfolding to me how to navigate these digital streets in a different kind of way. Is it marketplace ministry? 100%. Is it prophetic marketplace ministry? 100%. Is it apostolic marketplace? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's all of that. Creativity, business, faith, prayer, pivoting, prospering. I can't tell you the testimonies. There are some amazing ladies in the chat right now that can testify to what the Lord has done in these past 2 years. Lives transformed. I like to call the whole thing the place of transformation because you are bound to transform, period. I'm going to challenge you. And absolutely, it's unnecessary needed for growth, the Word God Collective. Yes, I'm going to challenge you. And I'm going to have to, and when I challenge you, I'm probably going to have to send you some edges. Yeah. I'm probably going to send you some edges. I'm going to challenge you and pull your hair just a little bit because I want you to grow. I want you to grow. I want you to do and be all that God has called you to be for sure. I'm excited about what the Lord is doing. All right, I'm done. Look at you. That made me switch over to my other lane. I was trying to get on here and be business. I don't want to be ministry right now. I got to be ministry later. I want to have some balance in my day. Hallelujah. I can speak in tongues anytime, but you're not there. I'm like, okay, all right, okay. Let me go have some balance. Jesus. You can, no, Lord, y'all don't, I'm about to say this. Yo, don't crucify me too bad. You can still have balance and do life and still fast. Amen. There you are. All right, I'm done. No questions? Any other questions before I go? I'm finna bounce. Any other questions before I go? Whew. Face is itching, Lord. Hair growing back. Any other questions before I go? No other questions? If there not be all, I'm finna bounce out this joint. Thank y'all so much for being here. What the Grinch didn't tell you. Good Lord. This blessed me. Woo. I love this conversation. Rochelle, thank you for blessing me. You're welcome. Thank you for being here. Yeah. All right. Gotta go. Y'all have a wonderful day. Love y'all. Bye.